is good? It's a Friday night edition of Ticket Talk tonight. What is good? What do we got going on? I believe TicketCon 2026, which we're not going to shut up about until we sell the venue out. So we have the fire marshal pull people out of the Contemporary Arts Center, New Orleans, Louisiana, July 26th. The most hyped up ticket conference of the century. And I'm not saying that to be biased. I mean, we're talking to have duos, debates, mano-y-manos. So buy your tickets. Link is in my bio on X. You want to become a sponsor of it, let me know. Also, we're really starting to get things moving for TicketCon 2026 right before that old school conference, WTC. So buy your tickets before I raise them, and I'm serious. They might be raised by the time you have a chance to buy. So I encourage you buy this weekend. The TTAB, I believe we're going down to Atlanta for our first board meeting end of the month. And I can tell you guys right now, we're really making strides. We want to make it an association for all fans, for resellers to get treated fairly by the marketplaces, StubHub, TM, everybody. We're building a movement. So encourage you to DM me, reach out, join our association, the inaugural class of the Ticket Talk Association of Brokers. We have over 80 members, including every member of the Ticket Talk Discord automatically gets a membership into the new TTAB. We'd love to have you in a organization that doesn't just talk the talk, but we walk the walk and take action every single day. So DM me. Let's go to my X feed. And you know it's been a crazy week in ticketing with Live Nation, Ticketmaster. And you know who's come up on the feed, producer MCF, the global president of Ticketmaster. And excuse me if I don't pronounce his name right, Samil Mehta is really taking the X today. I give him credit. He's entering the fire and talking a lot, as I'll show you my feed, about the queues, about everything. Look at this hot girl, by the way, Talia B. I don't know why she's showing up in my feed, MCF. But let's go to my profile. I don't know what's going on tonight. This X feed is a little bit messed up, Mr. Musk. But here we are. He said that I never said completely randomized. I said queues are not predetermined, not the same thing, smiley faces. I asked him about our accounts completely randomized. I mean, that's going to raise a lot of eyebrows. And Samil, I give him credit. We want to get him on the show. We've extended our invite. The head of product and president of Ticketmaster is really taking to Twitter today. My Lord. And you know, Lady Gaga again, and was $800 tonight in Miami. That's a Ticketmaster Live Nation show. And you know, I think it was a pace to wait for U.S. Canada. Ben always throws out some good information. Make sure you follow BY272727. Sometimes I retweet them. I like it. U.S. Canada pace to wait. And, you know, I put out a poll. Will Live Nation fire the two Slack guys, Ben Baker and Jeff Weinhold? And so far we have 65% say no. 34% say yes. And I'm actually getting information regarding these two, and I want to verify it before I report it. But supposedly, one of these guys allegedly is already gone from Live Nation. So stay tuned. And you know, the folks at NEVA talk about Live Nation. They talk about not having monopoly. We're on the same page, but we got to stop them from these California ticket caps. That's not going to be good. So an ongoing battle. We're in agreement with the monopoly with Ticketmaster, but we're not in agreement of giving Ticketmaster, which NEVA wants to do, a full-fledged monopoly by setting resale caps. My Lord, I mean, somebody's got to hire me as a lobbyist. I'm not going to do it for free anymore. And, you know, I found this interesting, too. This morning, Husker Volleyball doing a spring game in the middle of nowhere in Chadron, Nebraska, April 25th. And it's a cash-only on sale like we're back in 1989. So I'm sending producer MCF, I'm sending a busload of 100 people to buy out these $30, $50 tickets so I can make a quick buck. In Nebraska, it's cash only. They don't want to pay taxes on these sales. My Lord, the things we see. And you know Al Guido's taking the ACC tournament. Look at that go down. Al Guido, John Marks, Pace to Wade, ACC tournament. You know we're following the ACC tournament. And more on Samil. And I asked him, I said, Kanye West had 1 million in your Ticketmaster queue and still can't sell out a 70K stadium. And let's go back to Samil before we end the night. And let me see. He's getting absolutely. He's not going to last on X for long. This guy. He's entering a. I give him the credit in the world, but I want to pull up his response to me if I can find him because he's been going back and forth all day, and he's obviously saying randomized cues, not the same thing, yada yada yada. And he said that he said something politically correct that the cues that there's a lot of bad actors and bots, but a lot of fans also. So we were calling out Samil Mehta to come on Ticket Talk. We have a lot more questions we want to dive into you. And we appreciate you getting on X, stating your opinion, talking to some fans. But we want you to come on Ticket Talk to discuss what is going on. I have tons of questions. It could be literally a 2-hour segment. It could probably be an 8-hour segment because I have so many questions about TM. So many questions. And I give him credit, producer MCF. He's answering questions. He's looking into people's accounts. He's diving into the fire. And you got to give the guy credit. You got to give him credit. And I guess he wants a Gen Z team member meeting on Monday. I don't know what he wants to do. But he's being very nice. So we have to respect the fact that Samil is actually diving in the fire, head of president. It's good to have transparency. Dan Wall of Legal did that on X. He had enough. He isn't talking on X really for a while, but we're going to do all we can to get Samil from Ticketmaster, the product guy, the president of the division, whatever his title is. I don't care. But the guy's knowledgeable. He's willing to talk. So we want to hear from him of how he is going to fix the bots, the never-ending queues, and a lot of other things we got to get into. So it's a crazy, busy time for ticketing. We got the conference tournaments going on. We're going to report all day tomorrow, Sunday, of the conference tournament finals. And then, of course, March Madness selection show is on Sunday. And on Sunday nights, we'll report on where we see hot tickets for rounds 1 and 2, along with everything else we have going on with the clown show, the crazy show of the DOJ Live Nation lawsuit. Wasn't that entertaining all week? I felt like I was eating popcorn all week long. So make it a great rest of your Friday evening, my friends. Send me DMs, send me your intel, and most importantly, stay lean and clean. Come to TicketCon.